What is leadership training going to look like when a leader is leading more machines than people? We've got to address the unique challenges, and I'm going to say also opportunities that are presented by this technological landscape. Leaders are going to have to understand how AI and machine learning technologies work. They've got to have a solid understanding about the capabilities and also the limitations. And then you have to also consider, what are the ethical implications of using AI, including the systems around bias, privacy, and the potential societal impact of decisions that are made with these AI systems. As an owner of a training organization, and we are seriously considering and looking at the change management that's going to occur in front of us with these new systems and technology being at the forefront. We've got to be skilled in managing change, particularly as fast as AI and machine learning are transforming business processes. It's transforming our job roles. It's transforming our industry landscapes. So we have to include in the change management conversation, how do we address the workforce transitions? How do we upskill our people for specific needs that we will have that AI and machine learning will not cover? Leaders have different strengths. They have different weaknesses, of course. But when you consider the future with AI and machine learning, leaders are going to have to really be great at making informed decisions on analytics. They have to understand that the AI-driven insights are telling them something. And so they've got to be incredibly adept at understanding and interpreting data. Our future is here, and it's changing rapidly. Leaders have got to be trained on how to effectively manage teams where the human employees, think about that, the human employees and the AI systems are working together. This includes, how do I allocate tasks between the humans and the machines, and how do I leverage the AI to enhance the human capabilities rather than replace them? Will we still need humans? Absolutely. But we have to be taught as leaders, how do we actually collaborate between the two to make sure that we're building the best processes for the greatest outcomes for our companies? Some of the considerations for the future is where routine tasks are going to become automated, right? Increasingly automated. We all know that. But the focus for human workers is shifting towards innovation and creativity. Now, let me be very clear. People are still involved, but when a routine task is automated, the leader has to be able to foster an environment that really encourages innovative thinking and, yes, creative problem solving. Now, if you go back to our education system right now and consider, are our children being taught how to be creative and innovative? And unfortunately, the answer is typically no. And so we're going to have to make sure that the workforce is given the freedom where we are fostering this amazing environment where our employees are innovative and are able to be creative and to solve problems. I keep considering the future with a workplace that's more technology driven, but this is going to be where leaders have to be even better communicators. It's going to be more crucial because they've got to explain complex AI and machine learning concept in simple terms. They've got to be able to communicate the impact of these technologies to the stakeholders. Leadership is shifting as fast as AI and machine learning are here. As a training organization for leadership, we look clearly at the mindset of a leader, but we're looking at, are the leaders future-oriented? Do they have that future-oriented mindset? Are they preparing to anticipate and to adapt to the ongoing technological advancements and the implications for business and workforce? And I'm going to tell you, majority of the leaders I'm talking to right now, they are not prepared for the future. I often see that they're not leveraging AI now. So imagine when AI and machine learning are an integral part of their business. They've got to get into this future-oriented mindset, and they have to learn or they will get replaced. Now, there are risks associated with AI and machine learning. the ethical, the reputational risk. And they have to, a leader is going to have to learn how to mitigate those risks. And it'll be a central part for every business in the world. So one of the considerations for AI, machine learning as it's here, is really understanding to be trained as a leader in strategic thinking that incorporates the potential of AI and machine learning and how these technologies are going to be leveraged to achieve our business goals and to maintain the competitive advantage. Now, I am clearly looking at every aspect of our business where AI and machine learning have a major play. But I'm going to tell you, based on the majority of leaders we're talking to today, they haven't even considered how AI and machine learning are going to be an integral part of their business and how they can use it as a competitive advantage. And I say that with a lot of care and concern for businesses around the world. But if you're listening in as a leader right now and I'm speaking Swahili to you, or you're thinking, I haven't even touched AI, I haven't even leveraged it in my business at all, then you're behind the game. You've got to immediately dedicate yourself to leaning in and to learning about the implications of where our businesses are headed with AI and machine learning. Now, leaders have got to also be prepared to manage the crises that are going to arise from these deployments, because technology failures will happen, security breaches are going to happen, and there'll be some unexpected outcomes. And how prepared are you? Are you resilient? Do you know crisis management? And do you know how to navigate the waters if that happens? Okay, so as I share that the alarm bells, hey, you've got to get on the front end of this, let me tell you 3 things you can do right now. The first one is seriously look at all the processes that are redundant, that are commonplace in your business, and decide, can AI or machine learning actually help amplify that? It may be replacing one of your employees and or multiple employees, but will it be more predictable? And does it create some more efficiency? So the first thing is consider what is recurring, if you will. The second thing is, depending on what level of leadership you are, whether you're a CEO today or you're a line leader and you're dealing with the day-to-day employees, I would have you really consider in speaking to other executive leaders within your organization. And if you're a CEO, speaking to other CEOs that are in your same field, to how they're going to be leveraging AI and machine learning, and do they have plans for that? If you're a line leader and you don't know that answer, I highly encourage you to talk to your executive leaders to find out what the future holds. The third is I highly recommend you start reading and start studying about what the future holds in your industry or in the AI world and machine learning and how it's going to play for the future. And if you haven't read any books, I encourage you pick any book up right now. There's quite a few available where you can start really becoming and understanding the language that's coming forward to you so that you are ahead of the curve. And by the way, if you do that, you'll be ahead of 99.9% of the leaders in this world.